It's like playing chess.
Checkmate. Just reach over and take a glass. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Bourbon Theory. I'm Bill.
I'm Josh. And today, we're blinding Bardstown Disco Series 10, 11, and 12.
So, we're doing this in anticipation of 13 coming out.
Which shouldn't be too much longer from the time this video comes out.
Yeah.
At least crossing our fingers, knocking on wood. And let's hope this time, instead of 14-year-old Wild Turkey in the 12, we get 15-year-old Wild Turkey. I doubt it.
And you have 9-year, 13-year, 18-year, 6-year, and 10-year in the Disco 10.
Mm-hmm. Well, that 13-year is Wild Turkey.
And here we have 13-year, 10-year, and 6-year.
And that's Wild Turkey. And then there is 14-year, 10-year, 10-year, and 6-year. And that 14-year is Wild Turkey.
So why don't we just call this Wild Turkey?
I mean, it almost has enough percentage for all of them to be Wild Turkey distillate, technically speaking. Of course, all of them have their 6-year mash bill in them. They have a 4 grain of their own in the 12. They have the high wheat at 20% wheat, so that's their bottled and bond wheated that they have now in this one. And then they have, actually they don't have any of their distillate in 10. But there's some Georgia, which I don't know what that would be for Georgia.
ASW, short barrel.
No, what was releasing their own distillate
colony? I don't know.
Back then,
so
2-3 years ago. Anyways, folks,
there's some options.
We're gonna bring them. We're gonna find out.
And
which one's good?
Drop it in there. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And give us that thumbs up for a like. Drop us a comment and
share with a friend.
There you go. Have them drop us a comment as well.
Amen, brother.
I'm like Howard Hessman on WKRP in Cincinnati. The more I drink, the better I get.
These are very light in the glasses.
B is actually a little bit darker, I think. At least on my side of the table.
Maybe.
Just so you know, there's a couple of yawns going on. We are 7 hours into filming right now.
It's been a minute. I also yawn like 24/7. I assume I probably yawn in my sleep.
Wow.
Vanilla, pepper,
spice,
nutmeg, cinnamon, a little graininess on the nose.
Yep, I would agree with that. A bit grainy.
Not terribly, just enough to be noticeable.
A little doughy. See how it tastes. Oh,
we almost forgot.
Nope, I didn't forget. I was just testing you.
I would have forgot. All right.
No, that's in first place so far.
Whoa. I believe you're right.
Spice. Quite a bit of sweetness there.
Yeah, a ton. Super vanilla.
Not a ton of oat there.
Really? I was just about to say, it's really
give me a second.
Finish.
Give it a second. It's coming back now.
Yeah, it's really there on the finish and on the back palate now.
Yep. You had to go down and come back up.
Regurgitated oak.
Mm-hmm.
Yum, yum, yum.
Like a cow chewing the cud. Second time through.
Sounds delicioso. And that's got some of that.
Ooh, that's got some citrus too. There.
Now we are into the heavily wild turkeyed mash bills here. It's vibing a little like the Russell's 13. If it was not blended.
And blended with 3 to 5 other things.
This one I think is just 2. No. Yeah, this one
3.
only. This has
3.
Yeah. This has their 20% wheat mash bill at 6 years old. And then another Kentucky 10-year 78% corn, 13 rye.
Josh called this a blind as we started, and it is a bit, but we got 3 bottles, so.
Are they in order?
I think they are in order.
Oh. We're still going to tell you which one we like more.
Yeah, it really don't matter. We don't have a preference necessarily, so.
I think we will after this, though.
A little brown sugar in that one.
Yeah, I can get there. There's some fruit here, some cherry.
Yep. See how it tastes. Ooh, man, there's some spice there. It's like playing chess.
Checkmate. Just reach over and take a glass. That one's a little...
Oh, man, this one.
Hold on, we didn't say enough about the palate on B.
Oh, okay, fine. That's good. Good palate.
That's really sticking.
The wood is there.
It's sticking really heavily on the mid palate.
There's some oak on the back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sweetness in there too.
Yeah, that cherry note is really there on the mid palate. That's a nice balance of sweet, spice, and oak.
Yeah.
All in one there.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
And now we have what I guess, is the Disco 12. And we were worried we weren't going to find this one when we were up in Kentucky because it had semi-recently released when we got up there. And everywhere we went, nobody had it. Nobody had it. Half the people didn't even know what the heck we were talking about when we asked them about it. And we ended up going to the distillery, their downtown Louisville location.
Yeah.
And they did not have any.
We did taste it there.
We did taste it, and that's where we're like, yep, we want this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we happened across a few more stores and ran into one at MSRP. Mm-hmm. And then we went to their big distillery in Bardstown, and they were like, nope, we don't have any. And then they ended up having one, and we got another one.
Yeah.
It might have been their last bottle they had at the distillery.
And since then, I see a fair amount of 10 and 11 on shelves.
I see 10.
I think I sent you a picture of like
case stacks of
12 or 18 of them in one store in Valdez, North Carolina.
Yeah, the 10 is everywhere for some reason here in North Carolina.
There's a lot of 8 and 9 here too.
Dude, what is going on with this nose? Whoa. So much more spice.
Yes.
That's got a ton of pepper spice.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of sweetness in there too.
Some like a light dusting of caramel. There's a little nuttiness to that one.
Yeah, I can see that.
A little like of a walnut kind of
little
vibe going on there. No coconut.
That is warm.
Yeah, that one.
That is warm.
That one's a little something different than these other ones.
114. 118.
And this is 115.2.
Wow. It drinks hotter.
It does. Yeah, it does. All right. Let's do it again. Do it on camera. For the people. A little uncut one here today. Water tamps the spice down on that and the oak down and lets more of that dessert sweetness shine through.
Oh, that oak's still there though.
No, yeah, it's there. It's just not as strong.
And that spice, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Spice is rolling back in.
Hey, boy. Yeah.
Getting some breaths in after that.
Mm-hmm. That actually drinks hotter than the others.
Yeah, it drinks more like a 120.
At least, yeah.
I know we were pretty enamored with Disco 11 for a while, too. Ooh, up at the spice there now.
Yeah.
There's not as much sweetness on that one.
There's not, but it's better. It's better blended.
Yeah.
Better melded together.
Yeah, it's taking the lead.
Yeah.
Just by a hair, though.
Yeah, it's not much, but C is a little harsher.
Yeah.
It's a little harsher.
And it's a year older on that Wild Turkey mash bill, so could be the reason why. Wow. After those other two, that one's not that good.
Nope.
Whew.
So 11, then 12, then 10.
Yeah. First, second, third. These gnats the heck out of here. All right, guys. So if given the opportunity to buy one of the three,
Buy the 11.
we recommend the 11.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. But if you can't get that one, the 12 is right there with it.
Yes, it is.
Right there with it. And from two turkey nerds, this doesn't surprise me too much.
Nope. And I wouldn't kick the 10 out, but
No, it just doesn't stand up to the other two.
maybe we should pull the 8 and 9 out.
I think we only have an 8. We did not buy the 9 because it
Didn't
has
buy
a
the 9.
significant amount of Canadian whiskey in it, and that
Yeah.
kind of ruined it for us.
Yeah.
Made it pretty light and gave it an odd flavor.
Yeah. A little light.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out here with us this afternoon.
As always, like a good bourbon. Our videos get better with time.
Please take care of yourselves.
I like Josh to do more editing.
As if I don't have enough on my plate already.